Hi everyone, I'm going to do the assignment for the SQL operations and join logic. So this Venn diagram has four data sets. The first one is short form communication. The second one is the photo visual sharing, the interest-based networking, and the professional networking. So we do have four data sets in this one. So let's just try to do the quick assessment for this. For the first question, if I really choose here union two data sets together, what will I get as a result? Let's say I take the short form communication, this one right here, the short form communication, and the photo visual sharing. These two data sets. As we know, all of us, these examples of platforms can be Instagram, Pinterest, and sometimes they focus on sharing photos, videos, creative visual, and sometimes with aesthetics. Yes. So this is the photo visual sharing and the short form communication. And in the short form of communication, when I union these two, I just union these two data sets together. What will be the elements included in from the union from both of this one and the other one? Okay, so I think inside of the union of both, I'm gonna have the what will I get really? I think we're gonna have what exactly? If I see perfectly, I do have this line should go right here, and the other one. Yeah, what I can see, they all have samples, I guess. When you do short form of communication, you can do some samples, and you have to create your communication, so creation as well. But in whole, all of them, this one, this one. So we do have all of them. We do have samples, we have creation, we have social networking, we have the forums, and we have updates. So when we do the union of both data sets, we do have all of those elements. For the second question, then if I were to do the intersection of the three data sets, let's say we take the networking, professional networking, we take the professional networking, this one right here, and we take the short form of communication right here. Then we also use the interest-based networking. So it's one data set, the second data set, and the third one. Okay, we take both, three of them. Then I'm going to take only the values shared by the intersection. Those will be what? Whenever we do the intersection of all of these three data sets, professional networking, short form communication, and interest-based networking. Okay, let's see now. What will I get? I think photo and visual sharing platforms, photo visual sharing platforms, and they update videos and photos through forums based on professional networking. Yes, that's what I can say. So photo and visual sharing forums platforms, yes, they update videos and photo through forums based on professional networking of users, and also based on the network, on the interest-based network. So that's what I can say. So whenever I do the intersection of those three, I can say yes, photo and visual sharing platforms, they update videos and photos through forums based on the professional networking of users, and that is based on their interest-based networking. For the other question, whenever I do the inner join result for my four data sets, the inner, yes. When I do the inner join result for all the data sets, and I'll just find the social networking. So it's just talking about the social networking. And it is found in all four categories: short form communications, photo visual sharing, professional networking, and interest based networking. If I look at if I choose the short form of communication and the professional networking, this one and this one, the two. A left join means all the elements from short form communication are returned whenever we do the left join. Okay, all of them they should be returned, and only those that match from professional networking. Okay, so what can I get as a result when I do the left join between the short form communication and the professional networking? I i will get only the samples and the creation, two elements: samples and the creation, because it's at the left side. Okay, but if I choose short form communication and photo visuals, these two, this one and that one. Okay, I choose these two data sets and I do the right join, means all the elements from photo visual sharing are returned and only those that match from short form communication. What will be the result whenever I do the I take these two data sets and I do the right join? Okay, a right join, and I think the result should be I should have only forums and updates. So whenever I do, if I choose to do the full outer join, this will combine the result of a left join and a right join, essentially essentially returning all records from both tables where a match exists, plus all non-matching records from each table, filling in missing data with new values. So the most interesting thing I learned in the term forums is the context. In this context, it reveals that a need exists for structured, archived, visual AV, and professional conversation that requires more deliberation and permanence than a just quick status of updates. I also have made another Venn diagram myself, which I'm just gonna show you quickly. This is the one I just made myself. It has stories, advertising, leads generate, and internet sites. So we do have also four different data sets. And when I look at the stories, we know stories I can they can be made up on radio. They can also be sponsorized, and we can also make stories at the events, and sometimes we can make stories inside magazine. So in the stories, we do have those elements, and the lead generates. We can have also the lead generates through emails and webinars, magazines, and events as well. Advertising. How can we advertise stuff, product that we're selling? We can do it from a radio station. We can also they can also be sponsorized. We can also do those through call centers and yeah, on mobile, and we can also display video just whenever we're doing the advertisement. And internet sites, whenever using internet site, we can use We can use email and webinars and so on and so forth. So this is what I've tried to do throughout this assignment. Thank you for watching.